Shit don't stay tight. My shit don't stay tight, boy.
I just saw an orb in my phone.
That might have been dog dander.
Yeah, it probably was.
Yeah, you know. All right, so here we are.
Hi.
It's Friday. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
How's Alabama doing?
I guess they're all right.
I guess they're okay.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Play
Whatever.
Oklahoma tomorrow
Oh, okay.
at 7 something at night.
Who you expecting to win?
Alabama,
Loud.
baby. Roll Tide.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you got your priorities. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get all this stuff situated here. ash&burnz podcast. This is number 46. And we free balling tonight, baby boy. I got a
Keep
lot
it
of
up.
energy.
Do you?
Yeah. I got a lot of energy tonight.
I'm waiting for that chocolate cake to kick in.
Oh, no, baby.
I had a big piece. Big piece.
I didn't have that big of a piece. I don't like cake. I had a little bit. It was
Well,
good.
I didn't.
So,
I tried to cut me a little piece, but it just happened to be big. And now I'm like going into like a sugar coma.
so you're going?
Yeah.
Sorry, we'll crash in a minute. All right, so here we go. We're going to do the intro.
Crash and burn.
Crash and burn. Hope this is the right button. I don't think it is. I think this one is.
I say let's just
It
free
is.
flow.
Welcome to the Ash&Burnz podcast. Podcast where we talk about anything we want to. We talk about conspiracies, paranormal, video games, politics, according to plans. Ash&Burnz podcast.
Doggone it.
Well, what'd you forget?
I need a little paper towel, but it'll be all right.
It's a kitchen table. You're in the
Yeah,
kitchen.
water damage.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll
It's
be
all
okay.
right.
You want my headband?
Nope.
Okay.
Get that.
It's my headband, man. I got my forehead sweater
I
to
bet
get some
it
eyes.
is.
Yeah, when I get to
Put
working.
you rub on that little weenie. At
My little
night.
acorn. I have a big acorn. Thank you very much.
Well, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much right.
Is that a flashlight?
No,
A laser.
it's a laser. It's a laser beam. Check out the mouth.
There's SWAT teams coming in on me.
They don't use lasers.
Really?
I don't know why. I think it's great. It's intimidation factor. Your presence is the number one factor. To like, oh shit, SWAT's here. You got lasers and flashlights pointing at you. You're like, oh, okay.
What about grenades?
Yeah, flashbangs.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
called flashbangs.
Bam. Yeah. There's not like Call of Duty either. You know, Call of Duty, you can't see nothing. It's not like that. It's more of a distraction.
Well, the
device.
ones that people throw at me, I
Yeah.
can't see nothing.
Yeah, that's not how.
But when I throw it, it's
nothing.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like paper towel to them. And then they shoot me dead. That's why I don't play that game. It's trash.
I ain't played it in a while. They got a new one out again, and I just
Oh, so they just added like 2 maps?
probably check the camera here. It looks good. Anyway, it's been a crazy week. How's your week going? Oh, just typical sleepy. Dude, it's been the weather here has been cold. First really cold week of the year so far. It seems like, after summer, and it's rainy, and so it's just been like,
I've been outside all day today.
oh yeah.
It was awesome.
So you pulled muscles good.
A little bit.
You pulled muscle. Poor guy. I thought you had a kidney stone. I thought you had a kidney
Me too.
stone.
Dude, I was hurt.
Well, the thing is, I told the Amazon, I was like, okay, either his pain tolerance is really high because a kidney stone puts most people in the hospital.
Yeah.
I said, or it's not a kidney stone. And I guess it wasn't a kidney stone, thank goodness, but still.
Dude, that's what I don't get, because it was like just setting like this in my lower, it would be, on like the pain chart,
Yeah.
it was like a 3. But any time I go, it was like a 10, like a knife jab, like just,
That's those weak ass genetics you got, man.
Yeah,
From
probably.
Alabama or Hawaii, wherever the hell you was born at. New Orleans.
Nyland.
Yeah.
But it was just like every time I move, it'd just be like a jab,
So
And then it was like, dang. And the thing was, it happened Sunday when I was taking I took a shower in the afternoon. And it was hot.
taking a shit.
No, taking a shower. Hot. And then, because my brother told me when he got his, he went to a sauna.
Yep.
And then, like, after that, he was like, ugh. But then he was telling me, I was like, dude, I feel pain, all that. He's like, man, it might sound like a kidney stone, whatever.
That's what I thought.
But then, after I went to the doctor and found out it was a pulled muscle, he was like, yeah, I didn't think you had a kidney stone.
Oh.
Because he's like, it's more like, the pain's more like a needle. It's not like a knife. It's like a little pinpoint needle.
I thought it was kidney stone. I was like, this dude's got it. And he's suffering through it. Tough guy.
Yeah.
But you're just really just a big old wimp. I pulled a bicycle.
It hurt.
I bet it hurt. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, right.
Just I'm just messing with you.
And then Monday, of course, whenever I was in my extreme pain of it, I had to do a vent job. So I had to bend down over a lot. And it was just,
Like John McClane?
yeah, a little bit. Crawling through air duct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Near Christmas. Oh, his actually was on Christmas.
Yeah. But no, there was a couple of times out there I bent down over and it put me to my knees. It flipping just like.
There's a lot of things that put you on your knees, though. So that's that's just one more thing to add.
Yeah, the Lord praying puts me on my knees.
That's not
boy.
what I was going for.
Well,
Oh, my God.
I had to get it out. I had to get it back.
Yeah.
I took control of the situation.
$20, a new video game.
Hey, $20 is $20,
20 bucks
boy.
is $20, baby.
Nowadays, that's like gold.
It's $100 now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my week was pretty uneventful.
How was your
Nothing much
week?
going on. Released some videos. Our podcast came out yesterday. The Mechanicsville broadcast came out Tuesday, and then the Oddity limo. Gina Layton, a friend of mine, has that limo. Her video, I think both her videos were released this week. Yeah, the interview and then the feature, or the feature then the interview. So I've been a busy boy this week, and it's like finding time to do this.
And then next weekend, you very busy.
Yeah, well, it's holidays, and so I gotta have everything scheduled and ready to rock, and then I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday
Yeah.
for money for Christmas, which I think is already spent.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Well, Thanksgiving's Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm off work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I go back Monday. So that's 4 days off. But I decided to work to make some extra money.
Yeah.
So it's like, ugh,
Times are tough.
times be tough.
We're in this recession.
That we are not in a recession. Remember, they changed
The definition.
the definition.
Like they did everything else. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Freeballing had a question for you. Do you believe aliens are real?
Yes, but not in a interdimensional or not interspace.
I think it's interdimensional.
I think
we've had this conversation before.
Yeah. I think they're demons.
That's the other question. So you think they're demons? Now, that is a newer theory. It's probably been out maybe about a year or two now.
Well, like fallen angels and Nephilim, I think are
Or what aliens are.
yeah.
There's the tall whites, there's the grays, there's the lizards, there's another one. One was called Cold. There's all these stories, and it's funny because you'll get a bunch of ideas in your head, you'll get a bunch of coincidences, and then a story kind of fits it perfectly.
Yeah.
They're flying around in these Tic Tacs that Lockhart Martin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'm saying it wrong.
I think so.
Lockheed Martin
Yeah, Lockheed Martin.
are making them for aliens to use, and then people find Tic Tac shaped things in their U.S. bases, like propane tanks, but whatever.
Yeah.
And then you got aliens on the opposite side of the moon, alien bases in Antarctica. You got the hollow moon theory, and you got
Well, the Antarctica one was founded with Adolf Hitler, and that was a whole big thing. That's where he was developing. They were giving him stuff to develop what they called the Nazi bell, which is the first UFO in the shape of a bell.
Yeah, okay, I've seen that.
Yeah, and then the inside of it, they have mercury that they heat or cool, but they spin it, and therefore it makes it it makes the whole ship like anti-gravital.
Yeah. And hell, apparently there's been backyard scientists that invented anti-gravity devices and things.
I ain't never heard of them.
Yeah. They file for a patent. The government comes, vandalizes their lab, steals their stuff,
Kills
and they end
them.
up dead.
Yeah.
Oh, a car hit them 3 times.
Yeah.
Perfect energy, or what's it called?
Cold fusion.
Well, cold fusion. There's one is called energy from the vacuum of space. Perfect energy, something. Oh, I should research. Anyway.
I mean, there's a lot of particles flowing through.
Yeah, like I just saw a video. And talking about this guy invented It's about this size, a little bit taller, and had nothing in it. You know, in the law of conservation, kind of science says that you can't create nothing. You can't have something from nothing, and all that. You can't have energy. It doesn't deteriorate, or you can't create it. It just gets recycled.
Yeah.
This guy had a box that big, and the more demand you put on it, the more it output.
I told you about that.
You don't want to tell me about that?
Yeah, he got killed.
Dead or in hell?
Yeah.
No.
It would only.
He didn't get killed. He got raided.
Well, I think they killed him too.
Eventually,
He died. I think he died of a heart attack. Or
that's the water engine guy.
no,
Had a
that was
brain
that was
aneurysm.
also that dude. But it's like whatever he plugged in, whatever the man was, it was just enough power to run it. But it was like pulling energy in from.
He had it where he was
atmosphere.
running a fan.
Yeah.
He screwed in light bulbs, and he said he can go up to 700 watts. You know, and the more you demand from it, the more it put out, and
Yeah.
it came from nothing.
Yeah.
And then all these dudes, there's guys that made engines that run on gas fumes, and you can get 200 miles per gallon. These
Just
guys did it.
fuming.
It's the fumes, because you know a carburetor will inject air and fuel, and then explosion happens, and then there's waste. Well, if you atomize the fuel prior to going into the piston, and just fumes, it runs more efficiently, and there's less waste. So
But is it a big enough explosion to turn the pistons?
this one guy built it in his engine, in his car, and drove 200 and something miles on 2 gallons of gas in some old beater. And he went on television, scientists came over and checked it out. So this actually works. Guess what happened to him?
Oh, they found him.
Oh,
Happily retired.
happily retired with a car running over him. And his whole lab garage got raided and wiped out.
Kind of makes you wonder, like, like if you invent something, you just want to keep it to yourself.
Well, there's it's called the Patent Secrecy Act. If you make something that is of national safety, like it's for national safety, it could change something.
They can just take it.
Yeah, you make a patent, they can stamp it and take it away. You couldn't use it. Nobody could use it for national security. They'll take it away.
That's why, like, if I figure out a way to fly like an Iron Man suit, I ain't telling nobody.
Opposite. I would do the opposite. I would tell everybody.
And then you would end up dead.
But think about it, though. The world. Well,
You'd
I
still
mean,
be dead.
you wouldn't be dead because.
Oh, yeah,
No,
you'd be
you
dead.
posted anonymously.
How you?
You go to a Tor browser. You go to dark web. You post all your findings.
I ain't never been on no dark web, so
You can find somebody to do it for you. I could do it for you. It's not hard. You just get a Tor browser or Onion browser, go dark web. They can't track whoever they can't track. That's why all the legal stuff goes on dark web. They can't track it.
Okay.
So then if you made an Iron Man suit, so if you had propulsion that didn't create heat, that came from just something like this, if you file a patent, that's where you end up dead.
I would just be the superhero part of it,
Oh, they get you.
like Batman.
They get you. Dude, you can DNA the place you were at. You can collect DNA sample from the air or the place you were at, and they'll be like, oh, that's Alabama Burns.
I ain't in the system, boy.
You are in the system.
No, I ain't in no system.
You ever been to a doctor?
Yeah.
You in the system. You in the system.
How does the police have my?
The police
stuff?
ain't nothing to do with this, homie. This is something different. They could
That
even
violates my HEPA law.
well, there ain't no laws when it comes to national security, son.
Yeah, it is.
They could get your DNA and do a phenol, and reconstruct who you are, and be like, "Oh, that looks like this guy over here." Facial recognition. Oh, it looks like it's him.
If I'm an Iron Man suit, you ain't seen my face. So how they
I'm just
going
telling
down?
you, dude. I'm just telling you. If
My first designated war zone would be the mainframes. How about that?
oh God, terrorism, then you definitely got.
I just bust up in there,
you
bust
definitely
all that
got-
up, and then
They
leave.
would track where the suit is. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm just telling you. They go, oh, the energy patterns over here. That's him.
Yeah, and I'll just take out them jets too.
But if you did invent that, and you was down here in the man cave, down here in this man kitchen, and you're like, I got it. Cold fusion, an infinite power source that creates no heat, doesn't come from nothing.
I'd build me a little cabin in the back, install it and then live back there.
No, dude,
Not
I would
say a
put it on the
word.
web. They can't ban it from everybody. If you make a power source, like if I could recreate that box that dude built to power this whole house off of nothing forever, I'd put it for the public.
Yeah, I guess that'd be
That's
the
how
only
you
way.
change things. Because you'll get your money in the long run.
Well,
It doesn't matter about money. It's about the forwarding the human race of that too. But because you could power cut people like, well, what are we going to do? Everybody's not dependent on us no more. And oil, because I have to stick this in a car. Oil, well, dang
if you had a
it.
Tesla,
You could run it off of infinite power source. All your cars.
yeah.
Switch out gas for that.
Well, not like a combustion.
They would
engine.
outlaw it, first of all, because it's a national security thing.
How?
Well, because they do inspections. Like, this is a gas operated car. You have the box. Didn't make it legal, but I put it on the web.
Because the
I'd
people
put
that
all
are
the plans,
billionaires,
they're
they're going to stay billionaire.
That's what I think about the old 47. He's messing with people's big money, and I don't know how that's going to work out.
That's why they going for him twice already.
Probably. I wonder what the next thing is going to be. What's the next thing?
Well, I know if I was him, I would hire my own personal. I would not take anything government given.
I'd definitely have someone on the outside that looks out for me. That would kind of be the liaison. And if they say they're going to do this, he'd be like, no, I don't know about that. Hey, they're doing this. I don't know. I'm not in that world. I couldn't imagine being in that world. But I would definitely put these plans of that guy. He was working on a lawnmower engine, and he found a crack in the engine where fumes are coming out. So he put a hose on the crack and put it back into the chamber. That engine ran for 91 hours. And he was like, I'm onto something here. So he started tinkering with it. And he rode that car across country, like 200 miles, on 2 gallons.
Yeah.
And then scientists was like, yeah, that works. People came over and like, yeah, it's not fake. This is real. Oh, guess what?
Dead.
Vandalized, dead, disappeared.
Nikola Tesla, too.
File a patent. They stamp it. They take it away from you.
Yeah.
And then if you were like, well, that's all right, I'll just keep building it. No, you ain't going to build it. That's why I would post it anonymously on the web, make it for everybody. You can't stop everybody. It's a revolution. That's just me.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
But there's so much anti-gravity technology and there's so much power technology that's going on.
Dude, I would love to just like fly.
I don't think we could handle it. Everybody just up and flying? I don't see why not.
I mean, dude, you'd have to figure out some kind of way for people to be safe about
Regulations.
it. Well, I don't want regulations like that.
And safe. Because, you got hoopties riding around at like rednecks and gangsters ride around. These are hoopties that aren't safe on the road, but they're out there. Imagine being able to fly, and if something's not working correctly, splat.
Well, it would be more like people's ego. Like two people, like if I'm flying and you're flying and we both see each other and we're both at the same height coming at each other. I'm the big dog, so you're going to move. But in your head, I'm the big dog, he's going to move. And then you just be like... Pfft.
It's just like cars. You don't want to damage each other or yourself, so you'll make way just with some kind of norm. Like you'll probably pass on left or right. I don't think that'd be a problem. I think probably
Well, that's a regulation.
Well, that's safety. Like boats. You ride a boat, you make sure that, or a car.
Yeah.
Planes even. They have a right of way. Everybody's common knowledge. Okay, I'll go to the left, you go to the right, But nobody wants damage. But, same thing with cars right now. But that like there'd be Iron Man suits that didn't pass inspection, that are faulty, and you're out in the park playing a little girl, all of a sudden this hoopty ass Iron Man suit falls on your little girl. You're like, I want regulations.
That's why I got Second Amendment.
You just make sure your little girl's in an Iron Man suit all the time. So if one falls on her,
Yeah. Yeah.
repulsors.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you'd make it. I mean, why can't you just make it like an engine that just thrusted you up, and like, why does it have to be a repulsor, like to shoot out?
Oh, I don't know. We weaponize it. Also, another technology we could do is like drones. Drones go up to a certain height, and if they lose signal, they land safely. So if you're in your Iron Man suit flying around, I used to have an Iron Man figure, fly around, whatever. All of a sudden, something happens, it would just safely land in a designated area.
Like
Unless you had an override.
Like a Tesla rocket.
Tesla rocket, yeah.
Just
But yeah, I used to think there's conservation of energy. You couldn't. I thought that was the speed limit and law that you couldn't do. You couldn't power a city off a little box from nothing. And then apparently there's all these inventors that has invented it, and science went and looked at it and said, "How's that? It's doing it. How's it doing it?" Yeah. And then all of a sudden, oh no, he's dead or disappeared.
Don't hear anything about it.
Goes away.
Because again, it's not the way our system is set up now. It's not for betterment of humanity. It's
the benefit for the few that's in power.
Yeah,
power and money. Power and money. Power and money.
The government, 5 families.
GBG.
Yeah.
5 families. It's 12 families, I think, isn't it? Technically. It in the Club of Rome, isn't it a big one?
I know.
That turned to Illuminati, that turned to the Build-A-Bear. No.
All I know is I ain't in it.
Oh, God. No, me neither. And I thought about that. So you do invent the Iron Man suit. Okay, let me say this. So you invented Iron Man suit. You're Tony Stark. And shut up, bitch.
Huh?
And see, listen to us right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this crap off. The government getting my ass.
It can still hear us.
I know. I'm gonna cover it up with this right here. They won't be able to hear me.
There you go. Now we can talk about it.
Now we need to talk about it. Why didn't Tony Stark build Hawkeye's suit or Scarlett Johansson's suit or Captain America's suit? Why did he build them all a suit? He built Spider-Man's suit. Spider-Man didn't need a suit. Hawkeye needed a suit.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson needed a suit.
Because it'd be convenient.
Think how badass Adventures would be if everybody had Iron Man suits.
All clunky.
He's not clunky. He's flying.
Dude, Iron Man 1, he clunky.
No, he
Iron
whooped
Man
up
2,
on
he was
Bucky
clunky.
and Cap.
That was Captain America 3. That was like Mark 90-something.
Yeah. Why did he
I'm talking about Mark 1 and 2.
Oh,
and
yeah. But
he
why
clunky.
still, I'd have took it.
Huh?
And then as he upgraded, I said, thanks for the upgrade, brother.
Yeah.
So why didn't he do that? If I was a Black Widow, I'd be like, I'll take one of those suits.
Yeah.
Or the leg pieces or something. I want to fly.
Well, if that's the case, then why didn't, I would say Black Widow, she would need something more of like the Black Panther suit, where it's like agile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawkeye could definitely used it.
Yeah. Well, his thing's a bow. Could make a laser bow with laser arrows, plasma.
But he didn't do it because he's a dick.
Well, no, it's just
Batman needs a suit. He's got a suit in the future, but
yeah,
Batman don't need no suit.
No, he outthink you.
Yeah, but I would love. And you see all these perpetual motion machines now on the internet. Seen those?
Yeah, but I see a lot of them that aren't really.
It's debunked.
Yeah,
there's guys. Yeah, because it takes a little more than a bunch of weight of water bottles or magnets that make it. They did make an engine that runs off magnets. You seen that? It's like a rod and it has magnets placed on it and like on the end of pistons almost, and it revolves and it makes the other piston go up and down, so you can drive like 10 miles an hour in a Honda Civic with this magnet rotating motor.
Blinding speed.
Just getting there, isn't it?
Yeah. Get out and run faster than that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a start, right?
For
that dude's probably
yards.
dead here soon. But these people went to the paper, they went to the news, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Filed a patent. Things went bad for them every time. Yeah. That's why I would go to the dark web, post anonymously all my blueprints. This works, and then just let the world have it. Because I saw a video. Don't get me wrong. AI video now is getting better and better. You sometimes can still tell it's AI. This dude was in a motel room and he had some kind of device, and he laid it on the bed. Above the bed, probably about this. Like here's the bed. This tall off the bed. Here, I got the camera here. This tall off the bed, this white light started forming, and it kind of opened up, and he was like looking over a mountainside in Italy through this little portal. Have you seen that video? I gotta find it. If I find it, I'll put links below. But yeah, it's just a guy. He's like in a hotel room, and this little device is sitting on a table, and above it, this little beam of light starts opening up. Looks like an onion. Start just kind of opening up, and he can look through it. Like 3D wise, look around it, and he saw it looked like Italy, mountainside of Italy, a town.
Stick his hand in it.
He didn't.
Loser.
I know, right? I'd have thrown something.
Yeah.
hey, mommy, oh, but yeah, it was like way up in the sky though, looking down.
Put your pinky toe in it in case it cuts it off. You don't need it.
Don't need a pinky toe.
Yeah.
Foreskin. Put your foreskin in there.
But see if it would be like air temperature changed.
Why did they cut Thanos' arm off? Like they did Onyx's arm off.
Who? Onyx?
The big guy. His name Onyx, I think.
Yeah. Well, because he was going
through and
but he closed the little teleport
and
circle.
it cut off Onyx's hand.
Yeah.
Why'd they just cut off the glove off of Thanos while he was asleep?
Because I don't think he slept.
Yeah, remember Mantis had him, and they were tearing it off his hand.
Oh,
He's like, I went, no hand.
Yeah, open up a portal. Spider-Man could have fed his hand in there.
Done. Spider-Man could have reached through the portal and grabbed it and pulled it through the portal.
Yeah.
And
then he could cut it right off.
Done. Ant-Man came up his butt and then exploded.
Actually, I don't think that would be possible.
What? Go up his butt and explode?
Yeah.
We talked about it before.
Yeah, because you got to think a being like Thanos that actually went toe-to-toe and beat Hulk in
He's
pure
super strong,
strength.
so his anal cavity is probably pretty strong, too.
Yeah, his butt cheeks, all that.
But if you
He'd
put
be
like
like,
a spiked titanium or vibranium or antimonium ball with a pin particle up his butt, then backed out, and then expanded that giant spiked ball.
Backed out.
Yeah, backed out. Thanos. Of course, being Ant-Man, you'd have to go up to his ass cheek and like cut that fabric he's wearing, which I didn't see any damage on the fabric. It's pretty tough fabric.
Yeah.
And then, but you gotta get like between those cheeks. And I bet those cheeks are probably
I don't
clenched.
think he could.
You think he can separate the cheeks to get in there?
No.
But you can get smaller in a cell and slip in.
Well, technically, they botched that whole thing up because they were talking about the pin particle didn't shrink atoms; it just shrinked the space in between them. Well, eventually, he couldn't even go into the quantum realm technically because all the atoms in his body would only go to a certain size.
But then they made it where he can just shrink infinitely.
Yeah, definitely.
So they
debunked
Marvel.
that. Yeah,
should have gave him an Iron Man suit.
Yeah, could have.
Been awesome.
Well, he has his own suit.
I know, but the Iron Man suit been better. The Iron Ant. Just telling you, bro. Tony Stark's an ass. He's like, he wouldn't be special no more.
Oh,
He'd just be the builder.
Since we free flowing kind of, and we're on this technology thing.
Roll Tide.
And we're talking about, and you were talking about in a couple things back, how you would get Elon's chip in your brain, right?
Yeah. Not really, but yeah. It'd be interesting. Yeah.
What if they could just upload your consciousness into a computer, and then you're like, no, I don't want this. And they're like, too bad.
Too bad.
You're just stuck in the computer now.
Kind of like Zemo, huh?
And then you're like, and then you couldn't do anything. You're just in a void in a computer turned on. That's why I wouldn't get it, bro. That's why
But they could upload you into another body.
If they wanted to. But what if they didn't want to?
If they didn't want to.
You're just stuck in a computer.
Oh, you didn't make your payments.
In a void. Yeah. You're just stuck in a void.
I would hope then they would just unplug you and let you die, let you deteriorate in peace.
No, bro.
And here's the thing.
Lose all that money? No, they got capital in you. You're a person.
So you get uploaded to a computer, your consciousness, you die, and
You'll
then
die.
Well, I'm saying your body dies.
Yeah, your body
So then
dies.
your soul's out here floating around thinking, and you're in a computer thinking.
Maybe.
It's like,
well, I think your soul technically is your brain, like your memories.
the chemistry in there.
No, not the chemistry, not the physical aspect of it, but like the memory part. All because that's what goes on. I believe anyway. Your soul.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know that they've tried, and they've probably succeeded. They can manipulate your thoughts with vibrations and electromagnetism and waves and all that stuff. Yeah. They could put certain.
Well, the whole thing is, I brought that up because I was listening to, of course, Ninjas and Butterflies.
Ninjas and Butterflies, your new favorite podcast.
Yeah. And like I said, they're Christian. They're Christian, but they also go into like conspiracy theories and all that.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the Elon chip, and they're like, what if they just pull your consciousness into, because it talks about in Revelation, like people will be wanting to die but can't. And that's basically like, well, if your consciousness, if our scientific way, because they were talking about like how back in the ancient days before the flood and all that, that's where it was like the Watchers in the Book of Enoch, even though it's not technically biblical. The Book of Enoch's talking about the Watchers come down, make Nephilim with women and all that. But they also had like this ancient technology because, again, we were talking about the go play, tech play, go black
Oh,
tech
yeah,
play.
yeah. Talking about we've been around a lot.
And I found out on another one because Joe Rogan just had a dude on that, 2 dudes, and one dude was like a specialist on
Graham Connor or Connor Graham.
I think so. But he was talking about how there's like, when they did like a scan, they do like penetrating sound waves and all that. And they come to find out there's like 200 plus pillars in there, and they've only uncovered like 70 of them. But then eventually the government of Turkey stepped in, because it's in Turkey, and talking about, we're going to stop any more conservation. But then they were also found out that it looked like it was buried intentionally and not like through a global phenomenon or something. Because if you had if a floodwater rushed in and with all the sediment, it would basically destroy the pillars because it would be all that force at once.
So,
but it looked like
one of the theories is they covered it up on purpose.
Yeah, so they dumped it in purposely and controlled so that it wouldn't destroy anything, but it would also off limit. But so that dude was talking about how, like back in like 2006 when it was all being discovered, all this and that, he was like, oh, they've only uncovered 5% of it. And he was like, oh, I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna rest on it, let them dig into it. He was like, I looked into it like 3 months ago, still at 5%. They're not even trying.
Now, I remember there's 2 points of view on this. Turkey said, lock it down, no more excavating, at least till 150 years from now. I think it's 150 years. Because when you dig up a site, you do destroy it. You don't get everything. So they're saying, we're going to wait till technology gets better before we do any more excavation on this site, because this site is so important.
That's what he talked about.
Oh, okay.
But
I've heard that somewhere.
But what is this? Are you going to create a laser shovel?
Well, no, it might be. We have sonar now, and we have like the imaging.
Yeah, but sonar is just imagery.
I know, but 150 years from now, we have something that may be better, that we can do it, and we could read the pillars.
But you're still going to have to remove.
You might not be able. You might not have to. That's the thing. They're just going to wait 150 years and see where they're at, so they don't destroy it no more. It's so important.
Yeah,
that's devil's advocate. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But that makes sense to me.
Yeah, but going back to the Elon chip in your brain, but they were talking about what if they upload your consciousness and then you're in a computer and you have no more control about living or dying. Like if you want to die, you can't because you're in a system.
You can be put in a sandbox.
Yeah,
and
you're basically prison. They put you in a little mind prison. Yeah, and then
you turn yourself off for a while?
Just imagine if you didn't have your body, no need for sleep. If all you were was electrical pulses and your consciousness,
just an algorithm of how you thought and felt,
you can't sleep. So you're just in a void,
waiting for somebody to talk to you.
Just conscious, but nothing's going on.
Yikes!
Yeah,
I don't know if I don't want that. That's hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I don't think that's why I say I don't want no augmented chips. I don't want Elon, I don't think would do that, but if he dies and somebody else takes over,
one of his 12 kids,
who's to say they wouldn't?
Yeah.
So that's why I say but
well, yeah. I mean, another good thing about the chips is it can help heal like cerebral palsy or Parkinson's.
Yeah, I mean,
or
there's always
like
good. But they were talking about the technology. It's like technology's neutral. It's people that make it either good or bad.
Well, that one dude that got put in, the lead started getting pulled out, so they had to fix that. But apparently he would play video games, and things were happening on the video game before he did it with his hands, because it was linked in. So it was linked in.
Yeah, he was controlling his mind.
Yeah.
His thought patterns.
And it was way faster, and it took him a while for him to go, oh, that's what's going on. The guy, he said it takes a while for your brain to go, oh, shit, okay, I don't have to... It's doing it. I don't have to, physically do it.
Yeah, just think it like you would naturally.
Yeah, and it's way faster.
Rather than impulses thinking it working down to your fingers, and then controller lag, and then lag through an internet,
Because you got to perceive it, I perceived it, and then you process it, and then you go, okay, I need this thumb to press this way and this way, and it sends that message to these muscles. This happens in fractions of seconds, but still.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you can save that, eventually you'll be like the Flash. Super thinking.
Go to my time bubble and think for 100 years.
Yeah.
Easy.
But it would only be 1 second real time.
I figured this out. What?
Yeah. But, it's just a thought process. How we like to, we're not really experts. We just like to throw out little thought bubbles.
This is just stuff I'm hearing. And now the information age is information now goes both ways.
Yeah.
All the good information comes out. It's hard to hide secrets. Not hard. I mean, it is hard. No, it's not hard. I had to think about that one. But also, bad information comes out just as much. Fake stories.
Just look at the Sasquatch thing. Like, I want there to be a Sasquatch, but there's also a lot of people out there in gorilla suits, in their custom monkeys just try it. And it's like, why?
Because they'll make money. They'll make fame off of it.
Yeah.
They say, no, they're getting interviewed by Coast to Coast, Art Bell or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's
like,
a dude in a gorilla suit the whole time.
But the whole thing is you're degrading the actual process and what's truly out there.
That's why I think about ghost hunting. That's why I'm so specific about ghost hunting. Like, I go in there thinking none of this is going to be real. It can be explained.
Yeah.
And then I'm just as guilty. I got my ghost hunting shirt on tonight, matter of fact. Piedmont Paranormal Investigation Team, PPIT. Shout out to Piedmont Paranormal.
You said PP.
Piedmont. PPIT. You could pull a picture up and you could be like, oh, that looks like a person. It's probably pareidolia, where you see faces. And then it's all proxy data anyway, if this happens and logically this is a ghost, or something. But
yeah, there's also people on there that will edit photos. And with Photoshop, if I spent 3-4 months learning Photoshop, I'm pretty sure I can get you a pretty convincing photo.
I think I could do it now. I think I could do it right now.
I'm just saying, like, very convincing.
This is my job. This is my life. I can do it.
Yeah.
I can go to the internet and find out how to do it. Even better.
With special effects, look at special effects or movies, man. Like, you just put one of them dudes and say, hey, add me a little shadow figure here.
Is it me or special effects are getting worse in movies?
I don't think it's only getting worse because they're not putting the correct budget into it. It's more the budget is other stuff, especially with like actors and their phenomenal fees to be in a movie. Good gravy.
It's just, this is a side note. I watched Flash finally.
Yeah. Which one?
The latest one that has Michael Keaton in it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, this is the most horrible graphics. Visual effects I've ever seen.
But that was also in a time that movie was made after the Snyder run, to where the Justice League and all that, and so Warner Brothers was losing money. They were just trying to do last ditch effort
for fans,
for Flash.
It was horrible
to rewrite so they can reboot it the way like Marvel's rebooting, but they're all out of money now. It
was horrible.
Yeah.
I liked the movie. It was fun to watch.
I don't think Ezra Miller was a good Flash.
I do.
He was too goofy.
He wasn't goofy in this one. Because he was serious, but his twin was, of course.
His running, like,
that swimming.
Yeah,
running.
Like what the?
I don't know,
bro. Runs like that,
I don't know. He does.
It would have been better if they put that Grant dude from CW.
Everybody likes him better as a Flash. They're talking about putting
Grant Gustin, I think's his name.
They're not putting Elliot Page. She used to be a girl. Now she's a boy.
I know who you're talking about.
She's on the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
She looks like Ezra Miller. I think she'd be a good Flash. He would be a good Flash. I don't give a fuck.
No.
She'd be a good Flash.
No.
I think she would be great.
No.
Dude, Silver Surfer's going to be a girl. Now
they're about to wrap on Fantastic Four.
Oh, are they about done?
Yeah.
Dang.
They started shooting like a month or two ago, and they're about to wrap up.
Oh,
I think
God,
I saw a thing saying that next week's like their wrap.
I don't like that. That means it's too quick.
Well, again, they got to have, but they're not going to put it out for like a year or two because they're going to go in and CGI it all up.
Like Clayface. Clayface is going to be CGI? Hear the voice for Clayface now? The
They
redheaded
don't
guy.
need to do that.
I know, dude. They're doing it.
They need to do it like in the old comic books where he was an actor.
We talked about it in Batman.
And he put mask on. Quit doing the CGI because the Batman's based in like reality, not no super magical.
The guy that with the red hair does all the voices. He was in Firefly. He was in Knight's Tale. He was in Moana as a chicken. He plays an alien right now in his TV series.
Resident Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, he was also in Firefly. He was their ship captain or the pilot.
He's doing the voice of Clayface.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I like him.
I do like him. He's good.
But
especially
Clayface
in Doom
looks
Patrol.
animated. Oh, yeah, that's right.
He was the number one villain, season 1 villain of Doom Patrol.
I've seen a picture of him. Never seen Doom. I do talking about now.
Yeah, he was good. I think his name's like Alan Tervecchi or something. I don't know his last name. I'm terrible with names.
Me too.
Sorry if I butchered that up.
I'm sure he'll probably sue you. It's all right. That's Alabama Burns.
Slander. Got my name wrong.
All that effa. But
no, I'm horrible with names.
I am too. I couldn't remember the name of national security. I kept national secrecy or something. I get terms wrong all the time. And you know what we do? We do a podcast about it.
That's right.
Hey, if we have anything wrong, chew us a new one in the comments. Or email us, ash&burnz@gmail.com. Or
Ash will read it.
Accordingtoplans@gmail.com. Go to accordingtoplans.com for all the action. Anywho.
I don't read any of the comics.
So, dude, you're the talent. I just need you to...
Is it?
You're just a talent. Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Oklahoma.
Go Deeks.
They gonna go.
Who's Deeks playing? The Deeks are playing Duke this weekend.
At Duke. This weekend?
Next weekend. Sorry.
Yeah.
Next
I'm
week.
about to say you ain't working.
Yeah, next weekend they play Duke, and I fully expect them to lose, but I have a good time.
I don't know.
Duke any good? I bet if they had Iron Man suits, it'd be better.
Yeah.
Whole football team of Iron Man suits. Oh my god.
Good gravy. That's like Warhammer. They have the orcs have a game called Blood Ball, where it's basically they just kill each other.
Let me get some of that sweet, sweet nectar. I'm craving it. I got it right there in the refrigerator. You just improvise.
Okay.
Ash and Burns fans, this is your time. This is Burns going to talk about football.
No, I'll tell a joke that I heard.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't come up with this. I saw it on another clip. And it's basically like,
Oh, the victory of the gods.
if Americans smile, do people in the UK scalometer? Yeah. Chew on that one a minute. You still thinking about it?
I don't get it. I gave
You
up.
don't get it?
Hang on. If people in the U.S. smile, kilometer.
Scalometer?
Stupid. God almighty. Hang on. I heard if you shine a green laser in a Coca-Cola, it starts, and it tastes better.
Starts burning.
Yeah.
The chemical, it's all on your mic. It wasn't on you.
Oh, it's still good.
Good gravy.
I know. That's
Drinking
so much
that
sugar.
battery acid.
I know, dude. It keeps me alive.
Does it?
Keeps the system clean. Keeps the belly full.
So will a beer.
Huh?
So will a beer.
I don't drink beer, though.
Yeah, no.
You don't drink beer anymore.
No, not anymore. Gave it up.
You don't have to give it up. You can just do it in moderation.
No, I give it up. Because my personality, it's like, yeah, I can drink one. That one was good. Let me have another one. And then it's like 30 minutes later, I'm like 7 in, like, yeah.
I just want my. You know what? I've already drunk 7. 8's not going to hurt.
Yeah, exactly. So, water, agua.
Well,
Coffee in the morning, agua during the day. And then every now and then, well, since I got on my kidney stone scare, I cut out unsweet tea. But every now and then do unsweet tea. And then like once at lunch or something out with you every like 2 months, I might get like a Dr. Pepper.
Lemonade's good. Well, it depends what kind of kidney stone you got. If it's a calcium stone or mineral stone, I don't know the difference, but lemonade's good for one of them.
I know lemon juice, the acid will break it up.
Doc told me lemon. I only got one kidney.
Yeah.
They took the other one out and didn't need to.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Well, surgeon going to surgeon.
Hey, you know what, though? I'll tell you this. I got a lump on my balls now.
Oh.
I know. It's about the size.
No.
Yeah. It's about the size at the end of this battery. This little nub on the battery, it's about that big on my bowels.
Bo.
It's on the ball. Not the sack, the ball. And I'm like, I felt it, and I'm like, let's see if it gets bigger. I don't want to lose a testicle and a kidney.
Go get that checked out like tomorrow.
It hadn't grown in like a year.
It doesn't matter. You talking about the seed bearer.
Testicular Aquaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Scorpio, though. So.
You're going to be a Tom Green over here.
I used to pick on a friend of mine. I've had two friends that lost a nut, and I used to pick on them, call them one nut, whatever,
Yeah.
Oh, what's that one nut,
It's funny how karma just wheels its way right on back, huh?
I felt it.
That's why I've tried to be chill with everybody.
Well, this morning, you wake up in the morning, your testicles are real loose, they're just not tight and wrinkled, they're just loose. And I was like scratching. I said, I feel that pee down there.
Dude, I found out, speaking of that, I found out the
here we go.
perfect way that when you wake up to itch them, because you always be itching them, right? No, dude. You get your finger like that, you pull the brains up. You know what I'm talking about? You put your hand on top.
No,
It gets
dude.
not the balls, the brain, the extra skin,
sack.
the bat wings. You pull it up, it gets it all, and it's like, yeah, bro, try it out. You'll be thinking. It takes two hands.
I am definitely making a short of this.
You got a two-hander.
So, you're telling me
It's the best way. It's the best way.
So you got your sack, you put your balls below the sack, you pull the skin up, so here's your balls down here.
You just got the bat wing.
And here's the skin.
Yep.
And so you do this right here.
Yep. It gets it all.
Bro.
You can go as
have
soft or as rough as you need to.
I'm going to try it.
Yeah? I'm
Jesus
telling you.
Christ.
You're going to call me up tomorrow and be like, dude, that was the best. I'm going to be like, I got you, bro. I told you.
Because ladies, if you don't know, boys know. This is for the boys.
Because normally I just grab it and just.
Because you can't scratch it with your fingernails.
Nope. You got to pinch it.
You got to
maneuver it.
grab it and rub it
like you're kneading dough.
Like you're getting a stain out of your sweater.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I knocked over my nectar.
Telling you. Pull it up. Get it all tight. You got your clumper. Get all up. And you just.
They got to be warm, though. If you have cold balls, there's no way you're getting that skin up there like that. Because it's so tight. It's like
Well, yeah. Do it while you're still.
Yeah, it's
first
all
wake
hot
up.
down there.
Yeah. And it's all. You're all like comfy. Yeah.
I sleep with my kid, though, so I can't really do that.
Yeah, that'd be a downer.
He comes in here and snuggles me because he gets scared, and so can't do that.
Well,
I'll just have to do it in the toilet.
Yeah.
Get that bidet going, which is warm water now. Like
Is it?
Put it on the front spray for the girls.
Did you hook it up to hot water?
No, I wish I did.
Oh. My older brother told me he did. Instead of running the cold, like the toilet.
Cold is so good, though.
I know. He said he drilled a hole and put an extender from his hot water, and then he'll turn his sink on and get it going. And then when all the cold water and it's all hot water, he'll turn it off. And then,
Hot water, bro.
I'd rather have cold. Because
Yeah.
cold keeps everything shriveled up. Shrivels it up. Yeah.
Imagine all warm. All of a sudden, you got these damn burn marks on your butthole. But think how clean it'd be, though.
Yeah, but the whole thing is you can't be like too hot and like turn on cold water because there's no feed to it. So it's straight hot water, just melting that skin off.
Dude, that's why you never wipe babies with warm wipes.
Yeah, we
Because
never
out in
did.
the wild, they're used to cold.
Yeah,
I like that cold water. But I turn on the vagina sprayer. You know, it sprays more forward.
Well, it's like a shotgun.
Yeah, it feels good on the back.
The booty clean's like a pin spray. The front spray for a woman is like a shotgun. It's like multiple heads.
Yeah. Sometimes I get that in the balls. I'm afraid I duke it on my balls, you know. So I'll clean the balls off. I don't want to duke it. I'm amazed that you actually don't duke it because you figure you're spraying and praying sometimes.
Well, not me.
Okay,
I'm a normal person.
I'm not, and I'm like it is splattering. How come it's not getting on my balls? I don't understand how it's not working. You would think that would splatter forward and get on the balls. My balls hang. I almost touch the water. Sometimes I probably do. I'm old, man. Gravity, and they're big.
Taking the kids to the pool, huh?
Yeah. Bloop, 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 bloop. Teabagging, man. Like, you know, fucking Texas Tea Party? Boston Tea Party.
Texas Tea Party. That's why we
all right, boys.
went to war with England.
All right, boys, throw it in the water.
Yeah. Wow. We went talking about brain modification.
Energy sources and inventions to dookying on your balls.
Yeah.
Shit spraying, homie.
Well,
You gonna land it?
I mean, we can.
51 minutes in. Next week might have a podcast, might not have a podcast. It's a holiday next Thursday, and I can't record next Friday. No, this will be on the holiday.
Yeah.
Next, I won't be able to unless we film another one here in a minute.
It's up to you.
I don't know, man.
What time is it? Time to do it.
I have my watch off. 8:14.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Ash and Burnz, probably the best podcast you've ever. This is a high energy one. This was a funny one.
Yeah.
I like these.
Until we got to the bathroom talk.
That's funny. People want to hear about your bathroom.
Right.
I don't have a bidet at work. My toilet is this low to the ground. Like here's the ground. It's that low, because it was old kids like DPS, Child Protective Services. So that all the toilets and sinks are low to the ground, low. So like when I'm using the bathroom at work, my knees are higher than my butt. And so I was like,
that's that squat. That's what them Asian people do.
Yeah, that's pretty much what this is like. Short toilets. And I'm like, I want a bidet in here, but this is a government building. I don't want to like spend more money and start modifying. So I thought I'll probably just get some wipes because I like to clean. Even though you clean using toilet paper. Do you look at the toilet after you use the bathroom?
Yeah.
I do too.
Everybody does.
Some people say they don't. I'm like, you're a damn lie.
You got to make sure everything's
now. Do you
kosher.
Wipe and then look at it and then drop it in the toilet?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, because I got to make sure I get it. I wipe until I don't see any.
I don't do that. I wipe, drop. Wipe, drop. Wipe. That's all feel for me. It's all feel. And then I stand up and I'm like, okay, the last couple ones are clean.
Oh, you got to make sure you clean.
So you wipe, pull it out, and look at it?
Yeah, sometimes I go,
oh, you're stupid. You're stupid. I believe everything out of your mouth. Roll Tide, Ash and Burnz podcast.
you got to make sure everything's
number
kosher,
46.
Man. You got to sniff it every now and then.
I don't know. Wash your damn hands, man.
Well, I do that anyway.
I don't look at it. I drop it, and then when I stand up, I look at it.
And
I'm
then
like,
sometimes if there's peanuts, that's second harvest right there. Second harvest.
I can't even drink. ash&burnz@gmail.com. Accordingtoplans.com. We are on Amazon, Spotify,
What's wrong with second harvest?
YouTube. Survival situation. Makes sense. You got to chew better.
No, bro. Roll